Counsel?
We deny, Your Honor.
We deny. All right. Your Honor, if I may, this is a matter of public record. What is the matter with you? She just said she denies it. Why are you insisting? I apologize, Your Honor. You want I will continue this issues of facts with another counsel. So I don't like your yes, Your Honor. I apologize. Your behavior here. I don't think you've been in practice long enough for me. I'm sorry. Because if you've been in practice long enough, you will just proceed. She already denied it. What do you want her to do? You want to force her to admit it? No, Your Honor. Oh, you apologize to her now. I apologize for me. You already denied it, eh? For letter E, Your Honor, part of the decision to pay the Bureau of Internal Revenue the taxes due, including such other penalties, interest, and surcharges, Your Honor. Counter?
We deny, Your Honor.
Denied. Next. For our number 6, Your Honor, we have that the respondent, Ferdinand Marcos Jr., was found guilty beyond reasonable doubt by the Court of Appeals in CR number 18569 of violation of NIRC 1977 rather, for failure to file income tax returns for the taxable years 1982 to 1984. All right, this is now the Court of Appeals decision. Counsel for the respondent, you admit that there was a Court of Appeals decision on what date? What date is that, counsel? This is... What date was the Court of Appeals decision October 31, 1997, Your Honor. October 31. 1997. Yes, counsel for the respondent, do you admit that there is such a decision from the Court of Appeals?
Yes, Your Honor, we admit that there was a decision from the Court of Appeals.
Yes. Only the fact that there is such a decision. All right. Convicting him also. Convicting him.
Not to the specific...
yes, only on its face. Only on its face.
Yes, Your Honor.
But your argument, your answer is that he was only fined.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Correct, sir.
But that he was only fined. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And are you saying that he paid the fine?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. But that he paid it is the fact of the decision issued by the CA is admitted, but that respondent Marcos Jr. had paid the fine.
Yes, Your Honor.
And that the decision does not include a statement or judgment disqualifying him perpetually from holding public office. Is that correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. I'm going to help you, compañera, so we can go faster here. Yes. All right, next. For number 7, Your Honor, that the respondent Marcos Jr. in his certificate of candidacy, particularly in part 22, stated that he has not been found liable for an offense which carries with it an accessory penalty of perpetual disqualification. Okay, in COC, what item is that? Certificate of candidacy? What item are you referring to? Part 22, Your Honor. Item 22. Item 22. That he has not been found liable for an offense which carries with it an accessory penalty of perpetual disqualification to hold public office. All right, counsel for Marcos Jr., do you admit that that is what your client stated in his certificate of candidacy?
Subject to the cross-examination with the original COC, Your Honor.
Well, only that in item 22, he checked it,
yes,
that he is not disqualified. You agree?
Yes, Your Honor, subject to the comparison.
Yes, but you have an answer for that, right?
Yes,
but the fact that he checked that item 22 in his certificate of candidacy, that he has not been found guilty of a crime not perpetually disqualifying him from office is true. It's true that he checked it, number item 22.
Yes, sir.
All right. Admitted. For our number 8, Your Honor, that the respondent Ferdinand Marcos Jr. had not paid the deficiency income taxes he was ordered to pay in the decision of the regional trial.
Okay, whether or not he paid the fine.
Yes, the deficiency income taxes first, Your Honor.
Whether he paid the
Deficiency income tax.
deficiency
Income tax.
income taxes for what year?
For the years 1982, 83, 84, and 85, Your Honor.
Counsel for respondent, whether or not your client paid the deficiency income taxes from 1982 to 1985. Admitted or denied?
Yes, Your Honor, he made payments and it's part of our exhibits, Your Honor. So we deny the stipulation.
Denied. All right, denied.
For our
Next.
number 9, Your Honor, that the respondent Marcos Jr. had not paid the fines he was ordered to pay in the decision of the regional
That he had
trial.
not paid the fines.
Yes, Your Honor. For 1982, 83, 84, and 85, Your Honor.
Here. Counsel for respondent, did your client pay the fines?
Yes, Your Honor, our client paid the fine, so we deny the proposed stipulation.
He paid the fines.
Yes, Your Honor.
For our number,
So you deny that he did not pay.
Yes, Your Honor, we
You
deny
deny
that.
that he did not pay because you say he paid the fines, all of it, all
Yes, Your Honor.
all the fines. Okay, when did he pay?
Um, it's part of our exhibit, Your Honor.
Okay, what exhibit is that?
We have a certification from the BIR attesting the deficiency taxes and fines have been paid. Our exhibit 2, Your Honor.
Exhibit 2 is a certification from the BIR.
Yes, Your Honor. Also, there is an attached computation with the title of the case, People of the Philippines versus Ferdinand Marcos Jr., CAGRCR number 18569.
That is your exhibit 2.
Yes, Your Honor.
Clerk, do you affirm you have exhibit 2?
I confirm, Your Honor.
That they paid the fine. That is a certification.
Yes, Your Honor.
Whether or not he has paid the fine is denied because they say they paid the fine. What about the petitioner? What is your proof that he did not pay the fine?
Your Honor, we have a certification from the Regional Trial Court Branch 105, Your Honor, stating that there has been no compliance for the satisfaction of the judgment, Your Honor.
That is your exhibit what?
B, Your Honor.
D as in beta?
D as in dog, Your Honor.
D as in delta?
Delta, yes, Your Honor.
Why do you always say D as in dog? I already said beta. You're supposed to answer delta. Anyway, exhibit delta, D, is a RTC certification that the judgment was not satisfied.
Yes, Your Honor.
What date is that?
December 2, Your Honor.
To what date? What year?
2021.
What date is your certificate, Comelec, from BIR?
December 9, Your Honor, 2021.
Oh, around the same date. BIR said you paid. He paid. And you have the OR?
I have the computation, Your Honor.
No,
and
the
the
official receipt
certification.
for payment. What is it?
We would have to check the land bank receipt, Your Honor. We will still look for it in our records.
All right, you can attach that. Did you mark? You have that marked that, no? So that should be your exhibit 2-A. Compañera.
Yes, Your Honor, but I would just like to manifest that the payment was made a long time ago. And as to the,
Long time ago?
Yes.
It's only December. The certification is December 9, 2021.
yes, sir.
The payment was when?
Date, date paid, Your Honor, was December 27, 2001, Your Honor.
2000?
1. As stated in the certificate.
2001. All right.
Yes,
So
sir.
we need an OR of that or the proof.
There's a BCS number, Your Honor.
Oh, you know, even our certifications here in Comelec, we attach an OR. Eh. You ask us for TSN, we'll give you an OR. So why don't you reserve that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel for Marcos Jr. is allowed to reserve proof of payment, official receipt or deposit to the land bank as their exhibit 2-A. Clerk.
Noted, Your Honor.
Okay, next.
For our last proposal for stipulation, Your Honor, apart from being vice governor from 1982 to 83 and governor from 1983 to 86, respondent Ferdinand Marcos Jr. was also chairman of PhilComSat from 1982 to
Chairman of
PhilComSat, Your Honor,
PhilComSat. Okay.
from 1982 to 86, and has other sources of income, Your Honor.
Wait a minute. What's the chairman of PhilComSat? Counsel for respondent?
Um, I am not quite sure of the.
Denied.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, denied. Now, why is this relevant? Counsel for petitioner.
Your Honor, one of the defenses by the respondent, Your Honor, is that he is being a government employee. There's withholding taxes from the government, Your Honor.
But was this subject matter of the case in the RTC?
the non-filing of income tax returns, Your Honor, and non-payment of taxes, Your Honor. At
Yes,
that time.
but taxes as PhilComSat chair.
Yes, Your Honor.
Was that part of the
No, Your
allegations of tax?
No, Your Honor.
So why are you inserting it here?
Because, Your Honor, their defense is that being government employees, there is withholding taxes, and that hence they have already paid their taxes, Your Honor. They are no longer required to file their income tax returns, Your Honor. However, if they have other sources of income, Your Honor, that means that they will still have to file their return for those other sources of income.
And PhilComSat was a government-controlled corporation.
At that time, I believe, Your Honor, yes.
All right, denied. Next.
That's it for our proposal for stipulation, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel for the respondent, we have some proposals for stipulation of that.
Your Honor, we will no longer stipulate on anything because the statements or arguments that we have are already in our answer, and we will amplify them in our memorandum, Your Honor.
Okay, do you have a proposal for stipulation of that?
Just a correction, Your Honor, on the, I guess, there was
Hindi
a,
ko marinig. Yung microphone, you hold it closer, yes?
um, let me just check if this honorable court, um, if I made the mistake in emphasizing the denial on the non-payment. So,
Okay, you want to emphasize that you denied.
yes, Your Honor. I
Okay,
would like to
after the
emphasize
stipulation on non-payment of deficiency taxes, you denied.
that. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, denied.
That's our only stipulation for this case, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel for Akbayan, do you have anything to add?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We would like to respectfully, with your permission, Your Honor, to adopt all of the manifestations of the good counsel for Mr. Bonifacio, Your Honor.
What do you want?
To adopt all of the...
You're adopting all the stipulations.
yes, Your Honor. But I would just like to clarify a few things, Your Honor, if I may.
Clarify which one.
Your Honor, with respect to the payment of fines, I understand that there's an understanding between the councils there's a payment of fine
Okay, why don't you offer it for stipulation? Stop, don't argue.
Okay.
We're not here for oral arguments. I already know your argument. I already read the file.
apologies. Sir.
I read all the cases that you cited. Just add to the stipulation of facts
Yes,
if you like.
yes, Your Honor. That with respect to the non-filing of ITRs for 82, 83, 84, and 85, no fine or penalty was paid to the Regional Trial Court, Branch 105.
Okay, so that's no, they did not pay the fine in the court.
In the court, Your Honor.
Okay, but you admit that they paid, they said they paid in the BIR. Counsel, I'm sorry. Did you say that you paid to the BIR, the taxes? Your client paid to the BIR
Yes, Your Honor, there's a
in
payment.
2001,
Yes,
correct? You did not pay to the court.
yes, sir.
So, his proposal for admission now is that your client did not pay the fine in court. You admit?
Yes, Your Honor, the payment was made directly to the BIR, Your Honor. But there was a payment for the years 1982, 1983, 1984, and 1985, Your Honor. And there was a payment directly to the Land Bank of the Philippines.
All right. Land Bank. All right. You admit that you did not pay the fine in court, but he paid it to the BIR through Land Bank
Yes.
of the Philippines in
Yes.
2001. Okay? What else? Attorney
Yes, Your Honor.
or the petitioner.
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to propose that it be stipulated that the respondent did not file income tax return for 82, 83, 84, and 85 up to today, Your Honor.
Hmm?
No ITR
82
was
to
filed.
1985, tapos and then 1986, he also did that file.
No. Sorry, Your Honor. From 82, 82, 83, 84, and 85, no ITR was filed at all up until today, Your Honor.
All right. Counsel for the respondent, do you admit that your client did not file an income tax return in 1982 to up to 1985, up to the present?
We deny that, Your Honor.
Denied.
Thank you.
So he
Thank you,
did file. He filed an ITR recently.
I believe so. I will check, Your Honor, with the
ITR for what? Counsel for petitioner. As governor or because he was senator?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, that's different case. That's not included in this case. What do you mean up to the present? You mean up to the present he did not file an ITR for the period 1982 to 1985?
Yes, Your Honor.
Why? Can you file it late?
Yes, Your Honor. We submit that you can file it
Oh, you
late.
submit, but you're not sure.
Your Honor,
Can you file it late when you have already been convicted
I believe
for
so.
failure to file?
Yes, Your Honor, but I think you have to pay the fines and penalties and interest, Your Honor.
You have to say he has been convicted already by final judgment in the say that he did not pay, he did not file his ITR. You are still alleging that he could have filed his ITR even after he was convicted.
Yes, Your Honor.
Instead, Marcos Jr. paid the fine, he said, through the land bank.
Yes, Your Honor.
So what is the unlawful act in the RTC?
The unlawful
Failure to file the ITR willfully.
Yes, Your Honor.
Willfully.
Yes, Your Honor.
So why are you still asking her to admit that he could have filed it let's say last year, he could have filed the ITR for 1982 to 85 when he was already convicted by final judgment?
Yes, Your Honor, because
What for?
he could have declared all of the income earned during that period, Your Honor, and paid the subsequent fines, penalties, and taxes for that particular period, Your Honor.
Forgive me, but I think you're way off the mark here. The question is, and this is for allegations, for stipulation, whether or not Marcos Jr., who was convicted for failure to file his ITR, already paid the fine. Is that not your stipulation?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's your stipulation. It's not that he has not paid the fine up to now. Is that what you're saying? That he has not paid the fine up to now?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, and not that he did not file the ITR. By golly. That he did not file, that he did not pay the fine up to now.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh,
With the
okay,
RTC,
okay.
Your Honor.
Counsel, admitted or denied, he did not pay up to now.
Deny,
Denied because he
deny.
paid to the land bank.
Yes, Your Honor.
But do you admit that he did not pay in court? That's what he means.
We have no evidence that the payment was made in court. What we have, Your Honor, is the certification from the BIR that a payment was made
Okay, so
to
the
the land.
stipulation is he did not pay the fine up to now in court. Admit or deny?
Deny, Your Honor.
Yeah, deny. Because in case of doubt, you should deny. All right, then, there any more?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to stipulate, Your Honor, that on August 8, 2001, the Supreme Court, in a resolution in the case of Marcos versus People of the Philippines, granted the respondent's motion to withdraw his motion to file extension and to file a petition for review of such a Your Honor.
Are you talking about this RTC case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Or another Republic versus Marcos case?
This RTC case, Your Honor.
Okay,
The
again.
4 RTC cases.
Okay. Repeat your stipulation of facts clearly.
Yes, Your Honor. That in a resolution dated August 8, 2001, the Supreme Court, in the case of Ferdinand Marcos Jr. versus People of the Philippines, granted respondent's motion, meaning Mr. Marcos's motion, to withdraw his earlier motion for extension of time to file a petition for review on certiorari.
Why is that relevant?
Because that would prove, Your Honor, that the conviction had since become final and executory, Your Honor.
But they also admit that. So whether or not the decision in People versus Marcos Jr. is already final, correct? Is that your stipulation?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Not that he drew his
Yes,
motion
yes,
to
Your Honor.
file.
Yes.
What?
It became final and executory, Your Honor.
All right, counsel for respondent. Do you admit that this decision in People versus Marcos Jr. has become final and executory?
May I know, Your Honor, from the good counsel, what what's the GR number of the case he is referring
Yes.
to?
Counsel, can you please stand up when you're addressing us?
Yes, Your Honor.
Unless you have a disability, I will allow that.
I apologize, Your Honor. If I may repeat, Your Honor, may I ask the good counsel to state the GR number of the Supreme Court case that he is referring to?
All right, counsel for petitioner, what is the GR number you are referring to?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I don't have right now the GR number, but I have the criminal case numbers.
The date. The date of the decision.
The resolution is dated August 8, 2001. And if I may add, Your Honor, there's an entry of judgment with respect to the same by the Supreme Court also.
August 8, 2001.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Counsel for the respondent, are you talking about the same case that this has become final and executory? Admitted?
Um,
Why don't you Google it? What's your counsel doing there? You tell him to use his phone and Google the GI number now.
He's not one of the petitioners.
There's a lawyer beside you.
I'll check it out.
Next time you cannot come to our court here, you don't know the GR number of the cases you're citing, huh?
Your Honor, for the benefit of the other counsel, Your Honor, and for the expediency of this hearing, Your Honor, we admit that there was a motion to withdraw the petition, the motion for time to file a
And that this decision already became final.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, admitted.
By the way, Your Honor, do you still need the GR number? I have it here.
Go ahead, because she might
Yeah.
need it.
Yeah, thank you. GR number 148434.
All right. Next.
And that there was a entry of judgment with respect to the same, um, dated 31 August 2001, Your Honor.
Admitted. Kumpanyera.
Um,
Same case. Same decision.
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, admitted.
No further offer, Your Honor.
Are you finished?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Counsel to the respondent, do you have anything to add for stipulation?
No more, Your Honor, the same stipulation made earlier.
All right. How is your client now?
Um,
Is he still, what do you call this? Incommunicado? Who are you communicating with? Your lead counsel?
yes, Your Honor.
Attorney?
Attorney Paulo Pestonero.
Yes, yes. You tell him that the clerk wants to speak with the doctor at least.
Your Honor, we already have the number of the doctor.
All right. You may be seated. Clerk, please call the doctor. Yeah, you call him from there. Go ahead. You let her hear what your conversation is. You ask the doctor, clerk, you'll be the one to talk to the doctor and ask if he already examined Senator Ferdinand Marcos Jr. And what is his conclusion? And is he going to give us a medical certificate by email? Sige, you put it on speaker. Attorney.